Hello student, today we will study the unit 1 of environmental science, the multidisciplinary nature of environmental science. In this unit, we will study the definition part, the scope and importance, and the need for public awareness. Who will tell the definition? Yes, you tell.
Environmental science is the study of effect of nature and unnatural process.
सर,
You should also try.
इन्वायरमेंटल साइंस का वह शाखा है जिसमें जीव तथा उनके पर्यावरण के विभिन्न अवयवों अर्थात जैविक, भौतिक, रासायनिक कारणों आदि के साथ जटिल पारस्परिक संबंधों का अध्ययन किया जाता है।
बहुत अच्छे. Now listen me carefully. Environmental study deal with every issue that affect an organism. It is essentially a multidisciplinary approach that brings about an appreciation of our natural world and human impact on its integrity. It is an applied science as it seeks practical answer to make human civilization suitable on the Earth's finite resources. Its components include biology, geology, chemistry, physics, engineering, sociology, health, anthropology, economic, aesthetics, computer, philosophy, etc. Now, let us see the scope. As we look around the area in which we live, we see that our surroundings were originally a natural landscape such as forest, a river, a mountain, a desert, or a combination of these elements. Most of us live in landscapes that have been heavily modified by human beings, a village, towns, or cities. But even those of us who live in cities get our food supply from surrounding villages, and these in turn and depend on the natural landscapes such as forest, grassland, river, seashore, for resources such as water for agriculture, fuel wood, fodder, and fish. Thus we say that our daily life are linked with our surrounding और किसी न किसी तरह से उसे वो affect करता है. The industrial development and intensive agriculture that provide the good for our increasingly consumer oriented society use up large amount of natural resources such as water, minerals, petroleum products, wood, etc. Non-renewable resources such as minerals and oil are those which will be existed in the future if we continue to extract these without a thought for subsequent generations. And renewable resources such as timber and water are those which can be used but can be regenerated by natural process such as regrowth or rainfall. But those too will be depleted if we continue to use them faster than the nature can replace them. Shiva, let's give example that we understand that why we should not overuse still a renewable resources.
If the removal of timber and firewood from a forest is faster than the regrowth and regeneration of trees, it cannot replace the supply. And loss of forest cover not only deplete the forest of its resources such as timber and other non-water products, but affect our water resources because an intact natural forest acts like a sponge which holds water and release it slowly. Deforestation let the flood in the monsoon and dry river once the river are over.
Good. Our natural resources can be compared with money in a bank. If we use it rapidly, the capital will be reduced to zero. On the other hand, if we use only the interest, it can sustain us over the long term. This is called sustainable utilizations or sustainable development. Now we will see the importance. Environment is not a single aspect. Environment is not a single subject. It is an integrating of several subjects that include both science and social study. To understand all the different aspects of our environment, we need to understand biology, chemistry, physics, geography, resources management, economy, and pollution issues. Thus, the scope of environmental studies is extremely wide and covers some aspects of nearly every major discipline. We live in a world in which natural resources are limited. Yes, all of you know. Water, air, soil, minerals, while the products we get from forest, desert, grassland, ocean, and from agriculture and livestock are all a part of our life support system. Without them, life itself would be impossible, as we keep increasing in number. Now, take the example of fossil fuel. Anybody say, how much do you use? Can you reduce your consumption? What effect does it have on the air we breathe?
Sir, when we leave a motorbike or car running during a traffic stop, we do not usually remember that the fuel we are wasting is a part of non-renewable resources that the earth cannot reform. Once all the fossil fuels are burned off, it will mean the end of oil, that is, end of our source of energy.
Yeah, only if each of us contribute our part in conserving fossils based energy can we make it last long on the earth. Next example is water. How much do you really need to use as against how much you waste when you brush your teeth, have a bath, wash cloth, wash the scooter or car? Where did the water come from and what is its actual source? How has it reached you? Where will the wastewater go? Do you feel you should change the way you use water? How can you change this so that it is more sustainable? Yeah, I am giving you assignment. You should write and give me. Okay, student, we will study further in next class.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
sir.
sir.
थैंक यू थैंक यू नेक्स्ट क्लास में असाइनमेंट के साथ आना
अच्छा भाई लोग, अब देख ही लियो तो सब्सक्राइब कर दो। सब्सक्राइब के साथ साथ शेयर भी कर दो, हो सके तो, और लाइक तो कर ही दोगे। ठीक है, तो हम भी चलता हूँ। बाय।